been announced. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2k. It's on.
Thank you, Kevin.
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. And the Clippers starting five. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Russell Westbrook out there with Gordon. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. And for New Orleans, C.J. McCollum out there with Richardson. Then it's Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Murphy in at the 4 spot. Now here's Westbrook. To the paint, here's Batum. The shot's good.
I'll tell you, that's a big-time finish. Nick Batum goes up strong and with authority and won't be denied.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Westbrook against McCollum. Takes it out to Leonard. To Westbrook from beyond the arc. They get it back. Plumlee and Leonard has it in the corner. Misses the 3. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Ingram. And that one is off. Plumlee with some nice D. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
What's interesting to me is when somebody takes a buyout, that typically means they're close to done. That is not the case with Nick Batum. He got bought out of Charlotte in 2020, and he's still a very good basketball player.
Now here's McCollum over Westbrook. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Batum, good.
Westbrook on multiple occasions has averaged double-digit assists. You know he knows exactly when to deliver the pass.
Talking about Batum, that buyout door seemed to really rejuvenate him.
It's exactly right, Kevin. He moves to L.A., and we know everyone loves playing in that city. All of Batum's numbers went way up, and you have to wonder, maybe that buyout refocused Nick.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, this guy has always been a fantastic finisher despite contact. Russell Westbrook working right there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Ingram over Leonard. And it's Ingram missing. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Westbrook.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Covington finds Leonard. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, the strength of Kawhi Leonard's game is in the painted area, he is so consistent as a finisher.
Nance passes to Jones. Back to Nance. Here's Hernan Gomez. Count that bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Leonard.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Second team foul.
Seconds left in the first quarter. Up top, Leonard. 5 points in the game, and that one is good.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Jones. 9-point game. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Marshall. Right side, Jones. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
The shot's good from Nance.
Boy, Larry Nance hitting the mid-range jumper. My goodness, this young forward has done about everything they've asked him to do.
Right side, Leonard. Over Marshall. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batum is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Plumlee in at the center, locking down the middle. And the way C.J. McCollum-Greg can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league.
It's Murphy outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Westbrook scanning the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Now, here's Westbrook. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, the ref could have blown the whistle there. Batum just plays right through the contact. Excellent finish.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ingram kicks to McCollum. Kicks it out to Richardson. Shot clock at 3. And the 3 off target. Westbrook with it. Now defended by McCollum.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Westbrook against Ingram. Westbrook passes to Powell. From downtown. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
Richardson outside. Ingram against Powell. Ingram passes to McCollum. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. McCollum's got 5.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
They'll love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one.
It's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Ingram following the basket by Mason Plumlee. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
First team.
Wildly moved by Ingram, able to come up with the foul and get that shot in the air.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pelicans trail by 16. There's the pass to Alvarado. Nance with it. He kicks to Jones. Here's Alvarado. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Well, just a tremendous job pursuing the basketball by Larry Nance Jr. and then gets the score to complement the board.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Leonard. Ingram with the steal. Nance outside. Back to Ingram. Good on the shot. Ingram's got 4 this quarter.
Using his strength to absorb the contact and his length to convert the basket. Ingram sure plays with some toughness.
Goes up to the stripe, and that one released in time, but no good. And we've reached halftime in this one. Clippers ahead.
The Clippers.
Here with Ty Lue, good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They are leading by 12. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving, nor did the players. Everyone working in unison and playing for one another. Love to watch this brand of basketball. We've got a whole nother half to go. So excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited.
Kenny, let's get your opinion on New Orleans.
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You gotta like what Nicholas Batum has done in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Richardson is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Murphy in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Westbrook dishes to Batum. Ingram against Leonard. Kicks it out to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock, and the shot goes in.
Well, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
Richardson outside. Pass to Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. To McCollum, the 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. McCollum's got it back down to single digits for New Orleans.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Inside, here's Batum. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The offensive rebound. Ingram outside. It's up a 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And finished off by Westbrook.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim, my goodness, how you feeling?
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
McCollum feeling it out a bit.
2 minutes remaining.
And he makes good on the layup. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Ingram against Gordon. Ingram outside. Westbrook against Richardson. Great D that time from Westbrook. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. At one point, they led by 16.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. 1:11 left in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Hernan Gomez, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
With the defender in his face, really using his size and skill, makes the adjustment nice.
Kicks it out to Leonard. The 8-footer, again, Los Angeles.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. Basket counts. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Alvarado for the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Alvarado's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Highland. No points in the game yet for him. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Over Nance. No good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at Los Angeles. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Russell Westbrook out there with Gordon. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And a wide open look for McCollum. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Here's Westbrook, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Here's McCollum. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Back to Ingram. 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Valanciunas.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Richardson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Valanciunas hits them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And Leonard gets it to go. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Outside Murphy. He can't hit that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. They get it back. The kick out to Westbrook. Goes back up. Pelicans with the rebound.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Now McCollum. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Takes it out to Leonard. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. Pelicans trail by 9. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Westbrook against McCollum. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Leonard, that's for 2. Valanciunas grabs the board. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And it's Ingram missing. Clippers leading by 8. On the wing, Gordon. Three-pointer. Trains the three-pointer. Gordon's got 10 points in just the second half.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Clippers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Russell Westbrook.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Here's McCollum. It's tipped.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
Murphy against Westbrook. Here's Plumlee. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And the Clippers lead by 13.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Westbrook with it. Now defended by McCollum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, the craftiness of Russell Westbrook down low. This guy excels at drawing contact close to the basket.
At the line for the Clippers, Russell Westbrook. At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
And here's Covington from the arc. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. McCollum against Westbrook. The 10-footer. Green for 2 points.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Outside Westbrook. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the concepts have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy in, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.